Alrighty. Well, these guys may have already started. I got Brett's taking a look. It's a reassignment. We lost the internet. We had to record the last match, and apparently the whole city lost the internet. So they got it working right now. We may lose the internet while we're watching it. So don't panic. It's probably not going to be your equipment. It'll be the local internet. But we have Bob Hillen versus Chris Lee. Did they start, Brett? Do you know which one's which? No? Bill, why don't you check and see who's who? And then we'll put you to work over here. I'm starving. I need a steak. A steak would be so nice right now. Yeah, we lost. Well, I'll wait till you put your headset on so you can hear me rambling over here. So, yeah, we lost the internet like 5 minutes before the last match started.
Oh, geez. Welcome to pool.
All right, am I on the wrong page?
Now skip the ad.
Well, yeah, but where's my chat room?
No, you're not there yet.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you're on the wrong page.
Maybe it hasn't come up yet.
Refresh.
Yeah, that's just refreshing the old match. Where's the.
Click on BadBoys Billiard Productions.
All right, there we go. All right. You gonna do this, Bill? Yep. All right, Brett, you're gonna have to walk him through it.
Walk him through it. I'm not holding his hand. Oh, he'll remember in about 5 minutes.
I was just doing it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were just doing it at Nationals. I had to wait since.
All right, Bob is in the green shirt.
Okay. This must be Chris at the table.
Yes. And it's a 5-4 race. Bob's going to 5, Chris is going to 4.
Welcome everybody to Bad Boys TV. This is Brett Baker.
Bill Stock. We got another men's singles match here.
Hopefully the internet is nice to us.
And he got a little bit of angle there.
Yeah, very little. Nice thing is if he shoots this at a good speed, even if he misses it, he should block the puck.
Yeah.
He drilled it.
Yep.
That was very nicely done.
Yep, so Chris draws first blood.
That's huge. He's only racing to 4, and he gets first game. So.
Okay, what'd this do? How come this came on?
I don't know. There we go.
Get rid of it. Yeah, I know how to put the names in and keep the score and that.
That's about all.
I'm not sure how to boot it up in the morning or anything like that, but
I can do the basic stuff. Yeah, hooking it all up, setting it all up. Forget it. I'm not a techie kind of guy.
and it's Chris's break. Good break. And it looks like can start with solids, no problem. But you got a little bit of a, you got a 3-pack here by the spot. Looks like he's starting with the 7. Yep.
Yeah.
He's got the 4 up in the corner. He could play the 6-2 combo.
His only real problem is this 4 down here that's tied up with the 2 stripes.
You mean the 3?
Is that the 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
the colors aren't even
that's-
close. It's a 3.
I'm so used to the
4 is-
pink 4. Oh my gosh.
Well, he landed kind of funny. I think
Yeah.
he's ducking.
Oh.
Hmm.
That wasn't a too good a duck either. He hit it
No.
way too solid.
Yeah, I don't. He looked at the 15, but he couldn't see enough of it. So he's. I don't know if he's playing the
I think
13 or the
I
10.
think he's playing the combo here. Nope.
No, he was trying to sneak that ball underneath. Could have made it if he got to the rail first, but
That's one of those I make sure I ask my opponent which one are you
Yeah.
playing. If he doesn't say anything.
well, how's he going to get to the 3 ball?
Yeah, I don't.
And this is a loser side match.
One of these guys going home after this.
Mm-hmm.
Not happy. Oh, look at this.
Well,
He
he
got
went
it
into
out.
him good. He just didn't go into him hard enough, or with the right angle.
Yeah, he wanted
Stuck on that
a
stripe.
little thinner.
Not sure if he can cut that 6 in the side or not. He called something in the corner. He's going to play the
Yeah, I was gonna say,
combination.
from the monitor, does not look like the 6 is cut.
No.
So
He called the combination, the
Ooh.
6-5 combo. That's a tough shot.
it is, but there's nothing really. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
even know how you duck from where he's at. Hit it and hope.
Yep.
Well, here I like taking that 14 up.
Yeah.
Just pocket that 10 that's hanging in the hole.
Yep.
Try to get started from there.
It's one of those shots where you can miss it and still make it.
Yeah. You get sideboard.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. His are all open.
Well, Bill, Mark Rackley from Juneau says hi.
Hey, Mark.
You got fans all over the world.
Well, I spent a considerable part of my life in Alaska. Quite a number of years in Juneau,
Oh,
actually.
Railbirds are watching us. So this is Brett. I'm keeping Bill straight here.
Somebody's got to.
So it's either Carrie or Sherry or Kevin that's watching.
Oh,
Or both of them.
boy, talk about troopers at Nationals,
Oh,
man.
my
They
goodness.
pump some hours.
They were awesome. Please support Railboards TV.
Yep.
They are
Absolutely.
They have an awesome stream. Hey, it's Kevin.
And they're good people.
They are.
Is he going to clip this 13 on when it goes by?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, he didn't want to.
Well, he put a little outside English on it. He probably would have been okay
Yeah.
if he would have put a little inside on. Then the cue ball would have went more towards the
I
three
was
ball.
just thinking the same thing.
Pretty reasonable save here, though.
Well, if this is me, I am banking that 3 and sending the cue ball up table.
Oh yeah, when your opponent has their last ball in the middle of the end rail, if you've got to really make a bad mistake to sell out.
I don't even know what he's thinking about right here. Just bank it, go between the 6 and the 8. If it goes in, great. If it doesn't, well, hey.
What? He called. He always kicking at a
Oh,
ball.
you're kidding.
Oh, he got lucky to hit that ball. That ball might have come
Well,
out to the other side of the 8 where it left a shot.
He got lucky not to scratch.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to. We could be in trouble here. We got to tell Rick to. Between matches, we should adjust the white balance on the cameras. The color is ugly.
Is it?
That's what Kevin's telling us. It's like, okay. I'll pass that on because that's beyond my pay grade.
Me too. Kevin's pretty sharp with his stuff.
Yeah, it's. That's what I'm learning. Oh, you can stream, but you got to have somebody that kind of knows troubleshooting and.
I think Chris intentionally played safe there, where he should have shot the 5 in, and he would have been straight in on the 6, and everything was lined up. Yep, that's what can happen. You give a person
gave him
extra opportunity, and
give him one extra shot. Now you
got a
your
big
3
problem.
doesn't go, and you really don't even have a shot.
Suppose you could come off the 5 ball and put your cue ball in the middle of the end rail, or maybe even a little further to the side of the 6. Problem is, if you don't do it just perfectly, you give up a rail first kick.
Yeah, and he's far enough away from a ball. It's going to be tough.
It's tough, yeah.
Tough to play safe.
Well, that was interesting. He banked his 5 ball into their last stripe and made it, and left a shot.
Yeah.
Not an easy shot.
Well, I'd say, it's kind of do or die here. You got to make it or you're probably going to lose the game. But I'd be happy to be shooting. He made it.
Yep, good shot. Good thing that 5 was there.
Yeah.
Okay, 1-1. And looks like it's Bob's break.
Well, he certainly needed that game.
Yes. Yeah, because Chris is only going to 4 and he's going to 5.
Yeah, you're already down in essential, 2-0. You don't get down 3-0. Yeah, anytime there's a handicap involved, those first couple of games are just huge.
Yep. Are you going to Snoqualmie?
Yes, I will be there in Snoqualmie.
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 I hear it's very nice.
Yeah, it's gorgeous up there. It'll be a lot nicer this time. We were there in January, and
oh yeah,
man, they were just having all kinds of snow and ice storms. It was nasty.
Then you got Western BCA coming up in what, October?
In October, yep. That's another beautiful location. They're in Lincoln City. The casino's right on the beach.
Mm-hmm. Then before you know it, it'll be January and time for Derby again.
Woohoo!
I like Derby.
It's my favorite. And December we have the bar table.
Bar table. Yeah, I'll be there for that one.
How about the Moscone Cup? You going to that?
No, I don't think so.
Right. I would like to. I just don't know that I am going to be able to afford.
See, I don't live there anymore, so
Yeah. It's like,
we don't have any relatives there we can stay with anymore. So
it's like 3 extra nights in a hotel
Yep.
and the tickets to get there. And
yeah. Well, it's only a 5-hour drive for me, but
I would just fly in early. But I'm still, I hope to, but we'll see.
well, Chris doesn't waste any time when he plays. Usually pretty quick on the trigger. If he can get on that 4 good, well,
Well, he overran the 4.
yeah,
So
I was just thinking if you get on the 4, you tap that in, shoot the 5, then you got those 2 down there.
although he can get those 2 down
Yeah.
there, and then he's going to have to get on the 4, the 5, and the 8. This is the shot.
Yep, speed is
Gotta get
critical
between,
here.
Yeah, he's got to get between the 13 and the 8.
Yep. Yep, that's where you want to be, right about there.
I like that he took the time to walk down there
Mhm.
and look. So many players, they don't. Well, that was split focus there.
Yep,
He thought all about shape and
Yep.
forgot to pocket the ball.
done that a million times.
Kind of jumped up a little.
He did jump, yeah. Well, the 15's an easy shot, but you got to worry about shape. Is he going with 11 right now, or is he going with 15?
Looks like the 15.
Yeah. He just cleared that, so. Well, I'm not sure.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like he's got the pocket for the 10. Boy, if you could just stop your cue ball right there, you'd be golden. Oh, he's got a stripe up there on the rail.
He does. He does.
Oops.
Well, now they both. It's not
Now
the worst.
things are
It's
gummed
not the
up.
worst thing in the
Yep.
world. I mean, it is for us, but
Oh, we like to see runouts.
but now they both have balls stuck up on the rail.
What to do, what to do. Is he just going to try it? I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure on that myself. Was that was a safety, or he thought he could get by the 4
I'm not sure.
and make the 5?
Well, he managed to tie those 2 balls up, although I think his 5 may still go.
Well, here's a good chance to go up and get that ball on the rail. He can make this. And he didn't.
He landed perfect with the cue ball, though. But he didn't sell anything out either,
No.
I don't think. I guess the 4 may pass between the 8 and the 12. But what will you have after that? I think if I was him, I would have shot the 13 first. And he had a little angle there where he could have gone down and got that other stripe.
Yeah.
But if he's straight enough on this ball, he should be okay.
Could be good here if he. Yeah.
Roll up. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's got the angle.
Definitely got to take it now. He's okay.
Yeah, it was nicely done. I think I would take that 12 and just try to use the 5 to stop for the 13
yeah,
in the side right there.
If he can bump that 5 a little bit, then it'd probably create a better angle for him to get to the 11. He's cueing low. I don't know.
Oh, wow, he missed the 5 too.
Ooh.
I think he's okay.
He had to shoot the 13 in the left corner up there.
Yeah, he's going to go to the corner. Right?
Just use pocket speed and just pop the cue ball over a little bit to the right. Don't do what I would do and just scratch.
Those both of you guys in that match were making some great shots, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, what happened there?
Yeah, and we trip all over ourselves. Well, he's shooting that ball now. Maybe he can't see enough of that 13.
Well, now he's got trouble.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking he was going to do next.
We will see some kind of a safety here.
It's tough safety. I'm not really sure what to do there.
Once you get down to one ball, it's a little tough. Glenna says hi to everybody.
Hey, Glenna. They finally got me working.
Yeah. Boy, I've never seen him play any better pool than he did the last 2 days.
Had some really, really good moments and a couple of really bad ones, but there were more good ones than bad ones. And my partner played really well.
She did.
Kathy played quite well.
It was funny, you kept saying last night, well, we just kind of, when one of us needs picking up, the other one just comes through, and it was totally.
Well, I think our attitudes about the whole thing is right, too, because we're just having fun playing, and of course we want to win. But
I was telling Dwayne, I wish we could have had a camera just on the two teams in that hot seat match during the match. You guys, I mean, when you scratched on that, I mean, Kathy just sit there and high-five.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
We don't.
Oh, my gosh, they were over there bickering.
Oh, yeah, they got in. So one time they were pretty heated in their discussions. But
they had a real good chance to go up 3-2, and then they had a real good chance to tie it uphill. They just couldn't get together.
Yep.
Well, that's going
to.
That's going to hurt.
Especially he doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball.
Yeah, just get it off the rail if he can. Which he didn't leave himself much of an angle. So
I mean, he still's going to roll this in probably, but it didn't have to be.
No, I would have wanted it a couple more inches off.
Yeah.
See a little more of the ball.
And Bob takes 2-1 lead. For all practical purposes, this is an even match now. It's 2-1 Bob, but he's going to 5 and Chris is going to 3. So it's from here it's a race to 3.
Glenna says she's always enjoyed watching you play. Think of it as you're watching him play, but he should be mowing the lawn.
We don't have a lawn. We got rocks.
Oh, that's right.
We got rocks and a couple cactuses.
You live in Arizona.
Yep. Rocks and a couple. I have to go out there and spray weeds once in a while.
You're watching him play, but his honey-do list is not done. That's kind of the way Rick and I were.
No, you know what? I got
Well,
it
Rick
pretty
was,
good.
You do.
I got it.
You do. We both do.
Don't have much to do as far as chores, and Glenna treats me like a king, which I don't deserve, but I think she likes me a little.
Somebody asked me about a honey-do list. I said, no, I don't. I said, Julie uses psychology. She goes, wow. I'd really, really love it if I came home and the bathroom was clean. I said, crap, I got to clean the bathroom today.
That's funny. Yep, that's true.
Yep, 6 Saturdays and a Sunday.
Yep.
When you're retired.
Yeah, I play golf a couple times a week, and we generally go out to dinner a couple times a week, and we got a couple spots we really like.
You go out and get those 6 a.m. tee times? Or
7.
7?
Yeah. I don't know. I think you got to know somebody to get the 6 o'clock ones.
Oh, well, even 7, that's not too bad. But
No.
you got to schedule that a little ahead of time. You're not calling the day before.
No.
Of course, about this time of the day, you probably just walk on.
Yeah, you know, I live on a golf course, and I'm going to say after 12 o'clock, there's nobody out there. I mean, nobody.
As long as I've got a cart and plenty to drink.
Well, I've got a cart.
Heat doesn't bother me too bad. But
Well, I live on an executive course, a shorter course, so it doesn't take 5 hours to
yeah, that's nice
play
too.
around. You know, it's a 3-hour round at best.
I was telling Rick, if you keep playing pool the way you have been, you're gonna get the itch again.
No, I'm giving up pool.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm giving up
My
pool.
goodness, 3rd at Nationals, hot seat here. It's like you're gonna get the itch again.
Well, if I could get rid of this vertigo, that'd be different.
Yeah.
Then I really would want to play, but it's really frustrating.
Yeah, yours is a lot worse than mine.
Well, mine's constant. It never goes away, and it's worse when I get tired.
Mine, yeah, I notice it like first thing in the morning when I'm in the shower or something, which is kind of a dangerous
Yeah.
thing. If I'm tipping my head back, like rinsing my hair,
Yep.
like that.
It was Christy Womack actually at Nationals. We were talking about it, and she told me of somebody she knew, or it was her actually that had it. And I guess her doctor told her to take this certain drug, and it just took hers right away.
Oh, wow.
Now, I've been suffering for 4 years, so I got to get in to see my doctor and see what he thinks about it.
Yeah, make sure you.
I mean, I can get it without a prescription because I get most of my medications in Mexico, but I don't want to start taking something
No, it's never a good
that
idea.
I don't know if it's going to interact badly with what I already take and stuff,
It's always a good idea for your doctor to go, yeah, that would be good, and you okay.
And I'm on Medicare now, so I don't have to pay to go to the doctor. Well, Bob's stripes, and they're all open. You just got to get it on that fifth.
Our commentary was turned into one of our.
Yeah, our
we were
physical ailments.
Well, we were down at Nationals, and one of the younger referees came by and said, "Hey, what are you guys talking about?" We all kind of looked at each other, all our physical problems.
Well, the truth.
What old people talk about,
A lot of times the table dictates what they're going to shoot, and they don't need to hear us say that he's going to shoot the 2 and then the 3 and then the 4.
Folks, watch, he's going to shoot the 10 now.
Yeah. So a lot of times we just bore you with BS.
Oh. Well, I kind of felt bad, like in the last 2 matches. It's like, well, Bill's going to do this, Kathy's going to do this, and it's like, okay, Chavez is going to do Oh, it's like it's obvious that we know one team and the other one not so much.
I'll tell you what, that team we played for the hot seat, that girl, she was a pocketing fool.
She plays. I told Rick, I said, hey, I just watched these two warm up, and I said, I think Bill and Kathy could be in trouble here.
I thought so too.
I said, this girl just does not miss.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's the one that made their critical mistakes.
Yeah. I think she's actually the better of the two players, but ooh.
Well, she's a heck of a shot maker.
I kind of made it whatever she wants him to do, he should just suck it up and do it because for team unity.
Yeah. Well, we don't worry about any of that. We just play, and whatever happens, happens.
It's like a textbook how to not in Scotch ducks.
Yep.
Well, and then it got to, you guys had, what, like 3 balls in the 8 to win the match.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden she walks over and starts talking to you, and I looked at Rick and I go, well, there's something we haven't seen this whole tournament, you know. It's like all of a sudden now. But it was a good time, too.
Yeah.
It's like, let's make sure we're on the same page with this.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't tough, but starting with the right ball is crucial.
I don't think we probably didn't communicate more than 3 or 4 times this whole tournament.
Yeah. And it was funny because it was like 2 was during that last little out, which
we might have twice yesterday.
Which I thought it was a good thing, you know, that you were doing it. But
yep.
There's a couple times I thought, wow, if I was Bill, I would have maybe said something, but you just let her shoot.
No, we don't play it like that. Yeah. We just play. I let her shoot what she feels more comfortable doing. Now, I did stop her once last night and said, I think you ought to do this other thing. And then today she asked me once, you know, once, maybe twice.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird because
I remember
we kind of think the same. And
yeah.
I want to tell her, well, you probably should play it safe here, but I don't need to tell her. She does it. She's pretty smart.
It was either last year or the year before was the first time that we had open communication here.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the gals was like, well, I don't like it. And Rick and I were like, well, you know, really? Well, no, he tells me like almost when to breathe. And Rick looked at her and said, well, you know, you can tell him to shut up, too.
That's right.
And her face just lit up. She goes, that's a great idea.
Yep. Yeah, you can communicate too much, and you know, you start hammering on your partner about this and that, and they get frustrated, and
we got to
it creates bad play.
Kathy said last night she just liked having somebody that didn't do the
doesn't roll the eyes. Yeah.
And then we were talking about we didn't know if you knew how to roll your eyes.
Well, Bob got himself a reasonable shot on the 8-ball now. Side pocket to take a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, it's a little bit close, but I think he'll be all right here.
Good shot. And Bob now leads 3-1.
He needs 2 games, and Chris needs 3.
Yep. Are you playing at Snoqualmie?
No, I'm retired.
You're not even playing Western BCA? No?
I have not. The last tournament I played in was Western BCA last October. No, my left hip has got so bad I can't get down on the shot.
Yeah.
Every shot is just painful. So.
And you're up on your feet for long periods of time.
Yeah. So as much as I don't even practice. I got a pool table at home, and it's grandkids go over and you can see where the fingerprints went through the dust on the rail. I'm like, oh, it's just terrible. Just terrible.
Yeah, you got that big mega giant light over your table. Yeah, I remember when Rick and I delivered it.
I remember coming home from our honeymoon and sitting
Yep.
on the floor there. It's like, oh.
Didn't even know you guys then.
No, it's funny. I knew who you were. I don't even think I knew who Rick was at that time. Yeah, if I saw you in Vegas, I wouldn't say, I would be like, oh, I think that's that Bill stock guy.
He's looking at the 4.
Yeah, I kind of like the solids here.
I wonder if that 6 ball passes between the 8 and the 9 to the other corner.
Yeah.
He may have been trying to get there. I don't know. But he's got the 5 up in the corner.
So it's really hard to pick out a pattern when you've got some trouble. You've got congestion. It's pretty easy sometimes. All right, I'm going to pick off these 3, and then, but that can be dangerous. Does he have the? I don't think he does to make this and.
Shoot the 7.
Bump into the 12.
I think he'd have to go to the side rail and forward 2 rails and maybe spin into them.
Well,
of course, I've noticed that sitting up here from our angles, sometimes the angles are totally different than what they actually are down there on the table.
There's several times
Yeah.
I'm like peeking around looking at the table.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to be able to gain anything here.
He's got one last ball on the table.
Yep, and can't do anything with either of the 2 that are there.
I think here I just roll into that 2 and bump it to the rail.
You might even prevent, might not leave a shot, but it's hard to say.
You might leave the tough shot on the 15 or something, but if he could put the cue ball right where that 2 ball is now, that's about.
He hit it too hard. No?
Oh.
Well, I think he's got the 14.
Yeah, he did hit it too. Well, he's got the 11 in the side. Yeah, he hit it too hard.
Yeah, you wanted to roll it up just hard enough to make the 2 ball hit the cushion.
Boy, this is a pretty runnable table here.
Yep.
I would not start with this one, no. I think I would have started with that 11 inside.
Well, see, now he's created problems already.
Yeah.
Well, he's got the 11 in the left side, I guess. He could cut the 15 in.
I think the 12.
But it's hard to control your cue ball if you do that. I think I would have wanted to roll all the way up and get that 10.
Yeah.
Now he's got a problem. You know what I do here is bank 13. Hold for the 10, and if you miss, you're not leaving nothing.
The 2 doesn't.
Oh, he can cut the 10 in. Yeah, that's not so tough. Get out of the way, I can't see.
Yeah.
Looks like he landed okay.
I don't know if he can see the 9 or not. Thing is, that 9 is blocking both the 7 and the 2. So I would clear those top 2 and use the 12, 9, 8.
Yep. No, I agree. You can shoot you probably won't be straight on the 9. You have a little angle, but you just go across the other side to shoot the 8 in the same corner.
Yeah. Oh,
He jumped at that.
And that's why you leave them there, just in case you dog it.
I don't think you can make that 2 ball. Yeah, now we got a mess. How did you switch the mouse over to that screen?
You got to actually move it towards the tournament desk. He's got them backwards.
And it just goes over there?
Yeah, it'll just come.
And
over.
then do you have to go to the off the right end
Yeah.
to get it back?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no rail. No rail.
Yeah, I guess this screen actually should be sitting over there and not over there. But
Well, how are you going to get shape on that 6 or the 7 rather? Just draw straight back and across? Just draw straight back to where he's standing and off that cushion and back over?
wow, he's got ball in hand, right?
Yeah.
I'd almost be tempted to shoot the 7 and try to play shape where he is right there, but
Yeah, well, it's hard to tell here what he's actually got. Oh, he got there.
he did. Now,
He can just stop his cue ball.
yeah, I think, or maybe
Like-
just bring it back a couple inches, but
Yeah, don't go forward.
no.
Don't go forward.
Nope.
Tough shot is better than no shot.
There's something you don't see very often. Bonnie Jones is walking around the tournament room.
What?
She's just walking. She was out there in the middle of the tournament room. You don't see that very often. Well, he got as good as he could get on that
Yeah,
ball.
he did. And he made it, and it might be a good thing that 13 was sitting in
I
front of the
think so.
corner up there.
Well, but he didn't have to worry. I mean,
Well, right, yeah. All right, well, now it's 4-1, commanding lead for Bob.
yep, he's on the hill.
Oh, where'd my...
Oh, sorry. There you are.
Four to 1, Bob, and Chris's break, and Chris has got to reel off 3 games in a row to win this match. And if you're up 4 to 1 and you're going to 5, you probably feel pretty comfortable at that point.
Yeah, pretty good. You know you play better than this guy because you had
Yeah.
to spot him a game.
Yep.
And you're on the hill, so you're probably not feeling like you're going to lose the next 3 in a row.
Right, but however, you also know that a lot of strange things can happen in this
Yeah,
game.
This is pool.
Yep. So you don't let your guard down, you know. Try to stay focused.
No, I would not take any unnecessary chances at this point. I mean, not
Yep.
going to leave him anything easy. Not gonna
Well, doesn't look like you made anything. I don't. Oh, there you go.
There it goes.
Got one in the side. So table's open and it's not pretty.
Table seems to be breaking kind of tough.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw you or your partner make a ball.
I wasn't hitting it good.
No,
though.
you weren't,
I was
but-
hitting it really bad.
But
Kathy actually broke
she
better
hit
than
it.
I did.
She hit the break she hit it good, but nothing went.
Well, and she doesn't have quite that as much power either.
No.
But one of her breaks, she made like 2 balls on the break. Yeah, after that wimpy break I did, I decided to let her do it. And then we won that game when she broke, so I decided, well, you know, why change it? If it worked, try it again.
We were kind of laughing at the match before that when you guys got off. It was supposed to be your break, and they broke, and I said, well, maybe that
We
was a
didn't
strategy.
even
I said-
realize it until after the match was
I
over.
said his bill was breaking. I said it could have been a good strategy.
Well, you're not seeing a whole lot of breaking runs.
No, I think the only run we saw was the first game of the hot seat match. They broke and scratched,
And
you
we
guys
ran out, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I think that was about the only table run we saw. And you're not seeing it in this either. Wow, that was a nice bank.
Yep. Nope. That's not where I'm going to try to get. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of tough from here. Well, he's got the 5. He's got the 6.
Yeah, he's going to have the 5 or the 6.
But neither one of them allow him to break his 2 out.
What if he shoots his 6 and just rolls forward
Just enough to clear
just
the 10?
enough? Yeah.
Well, he was looking at playing shape on that at one point. So.
I mean, I don't know what else you're ever going to get on it. Well,
Yep.
now he's looking.
Well, that's what he's looking at.
I think he almost
I
has
don't know
to.
that he has a whole lot of options here.
That 2 is really kind of
Yep.
in there.
He's too straight on the 5 to go 2 rails and into the 2 ball.
Problem is, if he does just roll forward and shoots that 2, what's going to happen with, you're running into traffic. Are you going to tie up the 8? Well, now you don't have it. Yeah, that was.
He's got too much
He's not happy
angle
with it.
here. He's going to go into the 10, and he's probably going to go into the 10 pretty full.
When you got shape, why shoot something else and try to get that same
Yep.
shape back?
That's true. Yeah, Buddy Hall used to say, why play shape when you already have it?
That's exactly right. He had a lot of great sayings.
Good shot.
Wow.
And
What do we know?
Wow. Well, this is like a do or die here. Slice that thing into the side, and cue ball's obviously going to smash into all kinds of balls there.
Well, he's like,
I think he can make it.
I think I'd almost want a referee here. They look pretty close.
Yeah, he could follow through and double hit that cue ball real easy when it contacts that 9 ball. Because you do have to hit this pretty hard, I think.
Yeah, to get it all the way across the table, he's going to have to put a little on it.
Well, we're not going to know. Oh,
He
made
made
a
it.
great shot. And got shape.
Wow. That was very well done. Didn't have to turn out like that.
No,
This is a break and run if he makes this 8 ball.
you're right, it is.
Might have just jinxed him, but hey. When your opponent's on the hill, this is definitely what you need to come with. Can't win from the chair.
Nope. Boy, I thought he might have missed that for a
I
sec.
thought for a second he did too. All right, so 4-2. Now there's a little pressure because he just broke and ran, and Bob knows that he's got to finish this here. Hill, he's not going to have the break.
That's right. Chris is only going to 4. So,
right.
Yep.
Hey, look busy. The boss is watching. Let's look like we're doing something.
Hey, my eyes are open. All right, Bob's break here. He would like nothing more than to just pay him back with a break and run of his own.
That's right. Oh, my
Whoa.
goodness. Whoa. Well, it was effective.
That was a heck of a break.
Cue ball was flying around, but he made a couple of balls. 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, all stripes
He
too.
made 3 stripes.
And you got to take solids. Well, you don't have to, but you certainly don't want to miss. You want to. They're open. They're all open.
They're all open, but you don't have a good starting shot on the stripes. It's going to be.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's why you're almost forced to take solids, but they're all open.
This
You
is
can
one of those on league night. It's like,
Yeah.
oh man, I don't want to give up those 3 points. But in a tournament,
Yeah. Well, I don't really see a lot of problems for solids. You can use a 4-ball to get to the 5.
nah, if you start with it, and I think he's kind of realized that too. Look,
And
neither.
there's nothing on the rails. They all have pockets. Oh, boy.
Oh, that was not quite what he wanted. That was tentative.
Yeah. He was trying to draw a little bit, and he just kind of pushed through it. Pooched it. Now he's going to shoot at a 4-ball, which is, I think.
Oh, he's jacked up. He's like, what's the worst thing I could do? Well, that was maybe it.
That was pretty close to it.
Okay, now he's going to kick at this ball.
Huh?
He just called it.
In the side?
No, in the corner.
Oh, that ball. Okay.
Okay.
Well, now you're forced to shoot the 4, it looks like.
Plays with no fear. I mean,
Which, unfortunately, I guess you could roll it real easy and still hold for the 5, but it's got quite a bit of angle there. It's got the 2 over there as well.
well, it was nicely hit.
Yeah,
but
he actually hit that
now
pretty
he's probably
good.
going to be forced to go up and get the 6, and then come
Yep.
back for the 2, and I'm not sure what he's going to do with the 5.
Well, he's jacked up
he's-
on that 6. He's got
So
to
he's
play
looking
the
at
2
the 2
now. Yeah.
You know, if he could come back across table
If
and
he's
then
got
get
the angle,
5,
if he's got the angle, he might be able to
think he
do that.
does. I think he does.
Oh, he just
Yeah.
didn't hit it.
Yeah, I think he was playing shape for the 6.
Yeah, about one more foot, he would have been perfect. Maybe not even a foot. Well, he's still got ways to get there.
Yeah, and he's got nowhere really to set
Yeah.
his bridge.
You want to roll this one in, but you don't want to get straight in on that other ball. You want some kind of angle to where you can get down table here. Oh, he's going to go that way. Okay. He spun around. All right. I would have been tempted to use inside for the 1.
Well,
I could have been closer. You could have got closer to the 1.
came up short on this one. Oh, he's got the 1 up there, doesn't he? I didn't see that.
Yeah, but he's got that funny angle. He can't.
Yeah.
I mean, he could roll it in soft and just leave a cut on the 5, but
On our screen, I
but
for
then
some
again,
reason thought that might be the 9, but with that being the 1.
what are you going to do with the 8-ball, though? Is he going to try to force this crossing over, or what's he going to do? Yep,
Yeah, man, he missed and
didn't leave anything.
nah. Split
Oh,
focus there.
He's got
He was
14.
thinking more about shape than he was
Yeah.
about the shot.
14 in the side's about all he's got. But cue ball's going to be traveling away from these balls.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's stuck to the rail, so I don't know if he
Yeah.
can go top rail and back down or not.
I think he's got to go to the side rail.
Kind of brings a scratch.
You know,
in.
he hit
He's
that
o-
awful
okay.
good.
Yeah, he hit real good. There was bad stuff that could have happened there.
I don't think he's got the right angle to just roll that in and shoot the 12 in the bottom right corner. I think he's got off angle a little bit. He could maybe pop over into the 8.
That's what I kind of like. It looks like he's got the angle. He could kind of draw into the 8.
Yeah.
You just don't want to tie the 8 up with
Or
the
he
10.
could shoot the 10 and spin out 2 rails to the back to the middle of the table. That worked out
well,
pretty good.
I think he's okay. Now he could go 2 rails around for the 10.
Yep, your speed is really important. You don't want to land short. If anything,
Oh,
you
no.
want to go a little bit long.
You almost can't
Yeah.
go too far.
Don't go short. Unless you go so short you got it in the side or something.
Well, see, now I don't like trying to play it he's looking at playing it in the same pocket as the 12. I'm like, I would rather go long and play it in this other corner, the right-hand corner pocket.
Yeah, because that's actually pretty fairly simple shape.
You almost can't.
Yeah. You might go a little long or something, but you're still going to have a good angle.
Here he could come up short. Oh, well, he went right into it. Well, now he's got a funny little angle.
Yep.
He's going right over.
Man.
He's got to be careful not to just marry the cue ball to the 8 on this shot.
Yeah, I wonder if you could draw under the 5 and shoot it in the corner or the side. You know, down here, draw it back here a little bit.
Possible.
That's touchy.
You okay if he just rubs the 8 or
Yeah, if you hit it full, you might just drive it right to the middle of the side cushion or something.
You don't want to do that. You want to make sure whatever you're doing, you're not just hoping.
Okay, we're not going to do a match at 4:30, so you can ref for Dwayne so he can go get something to eat, and then Bill will come. I'll commentate with you at 6.
Okay.
That way Brett can go eat.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's fine. I was thinking I needed something, but I don't, so. All right, well. Bob's got a little more angle than he probably wants, but
yeah, he's putting
he can still avoid the side pocket still, I believe.
Just needs to make sure he pockets this ball.
Yeah, just
you're gonna
cinch
have
the ball.
A shot
yeah,
somewhere.
You don't have to create an angle. You don't have to create anything here. You just go to the side rail and pop out a little bit. You don't
pocket
have to
the ball. Make sure you don't scratch. That's pretty much just like.
Wow, I'm a little surprised that he went like that.
That's perfect.
I would have wanted to shoot a little easier and shot it in this other corner, but that's
kind of thought that too. But
I'm not going to argue. Maybe he just felt more comfortable letting the stroke out to pocket that ball, which is not uncommon.
Nicely
Game,
done.
set, and match.
So
Bob's winner. And we have no 4:30 match, and we will be back with you at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock local time, which is Pacific time. So thanks for joining us, folks, and we'll see you in a bit.